welcome to my channel. I'm Tabby, and as you can see, and as you saw by the thumbnail, today's video is dedicated to all things science sleepover. Mission science sleepover, because it feels like a mission. And I was gonna come on here and just kind of vent, talk about how badly I needed your support and I needed you to come help me, but you know what? God knows the desires of our hearts, girl, because I knew that this balloon arch was gonna be a little bit intimidating for me, but I was too afraid to ask anybody to help me. And my friend Amanda, let me just say, backtrack, I lost one of my best friends to cancer years ago, and her name was Amanda. And since I've lost her, a few Amandas have come into my life, and it's really crazy and strange because they all have been such a blessing to me. They have been such wonderful friends. I'm laughing because before my friend, my sister, my girl, before she left this earth and went on to Jesus, she said, "You better not forget about me." I think it's so funny that these Amandas have come into my life. I think it's just her way of making sure I don't forget her. Anyway, she's coming over here tonight and she has offered to bring her pump, because I have a pump and she has a pump, and it's gonna be so nice to have two of those because we can get done faster, and we're gonna have two sets of hands and that's gonna make it faster, and then we're gonna have like each other to talk to and hang out with. So I'll get some clips of that because I have learned a couple of things via YouTube about how to do a balloon arch. So hopefully it turns out good. I was gonna come on here griping, complaining, moaning and groaning, but God came through for me. That sounded real country. Through for me. God came through for me. Anyway, I already have this sign hung up, and let me tell you, this sign is great quality. It's from Amazon. I'm sure they have all different kinds of designs and things that you could get. They just so happen to have the most perfect science birthday sign ever. It is cloth material. I thought it was gonna be plastic, but it's cloth. It's a really good size. And I hung it up there with some push pins, and it fills up the wall really nicely. I'm so excited about that. I have some stuff that I want to show you. This is such a unique idea for a party, which is perfect and fitting for my child because he is unique and imaginative in all those wonderful describing words. He wants to be a scientist. He's into that right now. So this is what he requested. So we have the test tubes. I'm gonna tell you what we're gonna do with those in a minute. And then we have these adorable lanyard name tags that I personalized for each child. And it says mad scientist, and it's just got the cool graphics on there. And they're all gonna have their own lanyard. They're also all gonna have their own science goggles, which I thought was cool. I took this hutch part down because I thought we could use the top of the table for the cake and maybe the potion juice that I'm making. From set up to the party, we are gonna share it all. So you're gonna see it and come along with me and encourage me down below in the comments. I'm stressing out just a little bit. I wanna show you what's in these boxes. Let's do a birthday haul, shall we? So I showed you the science goggles. So it's gonna be really cute for them to have their little goggles and their lanyard for when we do some of these experiences. Well, it's gonna be an experience, but it's called an experiment. I got all green balloons. So the balloon arch is gonna be all green, and I want it to go up the side and like around up here at the top. Does that make sense? I'm such a designer, a party planner. I picked green. Why did I pick green? My son was the only one that got this. I was thinking about like the bubbles, like science bubbles, experiments, potions. I don't know if they do potions. Do they do potions? I don't know. Also got a blue balloon. So I thought, you know, color-wise, it's a 7. So we're gonna do balloons up here, and then I was thinking about hanging the 7 on this side. I do have these like string banners that I'd like to go ahead and get out of the way because I have to string them. So even though you have to do that step, which is kind of annoying, it is pretty good quality. Like the paper is pretty good quality, and it came wrapped very nice and neat, but you do have to string it yourself. And that's a pain in my hind end, gotta tell you. And I have a couple of them, like these are beakers. Like this one is cool, see? So we can use them as a banner, or I also, oh, they even got a brain. I really wanted to take the ones like this, like the caution signs and stuff, and then a few of these, and kind of put them here and there, like up the balloon garland, just to make it real. Like you have this, and then you have like the 3D look. Don't you like my movements? I'm trying to put you there. I'm trying to make you envision it. Do you have the vision? Do you got the idea? Speaking of beakers, look how adorable this is. Just, you gotta see this. It's a beaker cup. Are you kidding me? So I have a lot of these, not a lot, but enough for each child. We have the plates and napkins. So we just got green forks, which I didn't realize, green balloons, green forks, science napkins, mad scientist. This is adorable. I'm smiling so hard. I am so excited. I also bought a lot of glow sticks because I imagined us like going outside and playing glow tag. I got some tablecloths, some science tattoos. Thought that this would be fun. I got some ice cream cups. So we have a bunch of test tubes here. There's 50 of these. So each of the kids can have a good handful of test tubes. And I'm gonna put ice cream in their cup. And in these test tubes, I'm gonna put down in there different things. I'm gonna put chocolate chips in one, sprinkles in one, gummy bears, gummy worms, all the things their parents don't want them to eat, but they're gonna have at this party. It's gonna be inside this cup, and all they have to, not cup, but tube, and then they can be little scientists and pour their toppings into their little cup. Isn't that cute? One of the garlands, I am just gonna add like I'll add a, wow. You see that? Hello, welcome to my world. I'm gonna add a little bit more to this one. Maxon's home from school now, and I started working on the drink, and you walked up, and what were you thinking?
It's fizzing.
It's fizzing. Yes, because it's Sprite, right? All you need, this is originally called Frankenstein juice. Huh? Yeah, but this is our science juice. And you need Sprite, Hawaiian, green punch, green berry rush, and you need pineapple juice.
Did you use any of that yet?
The pineapple juice? No, not yet. Let's just, I'm kind of eyeballing this. I'll put the Pinterest recipe down below if you are interested in making this for whatever reason, Halloween or whatever.
Mom, just two, right?
It's not even half. Let's do some more Sprite.
I'll use that one.
You're trying to catch it with your
So much fizzing.
And I'm gonna stir it up and put it in the fridge so it will be nice and cool by tomorrow night.
Can I drink some of it?
You gonna drink some of it?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's gonna be good like now. It's probably gonna be better cold. You know? But I'll let you do a little taste test. I don't know what it's gonna taste like this. Is it good? It is?
Really good.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Let me try. I'm scared.
And it tastes a little like pineapple.
Pineapple? That is good. It kind of tastes like candy. Because we have those little beaker drinks. Remember? You know what I'm talking about? With the lid. Oh, he likes it. Okay, we're getting right into making this really huge balloon arch. Honestly, what made this a lot of work and being, very tedious was blowing up the balloons and tying them. My fingers were raw from doing this, but I will say that I believe that at the end, the result was worth it. So now that I am a professional balloon arch maker, I wanted to share with you a couple of tips that may be helpful if you want to attempt this at home. You can get these balloon arch kits off of Amazon, and they come in every color imaginable, every theme imaginable. Amazon is amazing, we all know that. But blow your balloons up. The balloon pumps on Amazon are like $13 or so very reasonable. And the arch kit comes with this plastic string of some sort, and there's little openings, holes all down it, and you're supposed to put the tip of the balloon inside of that hole. When you put the string out like this on one chair and then another chair and stretch it out so it's not raveling up on you, it makes it so much easier. You separate your balloons big, medium, small, and start with your bigger balloons on this string because a lot of the smaller stuff is like filler whenever you get it hung up. Now to hang this up, there's a couple of different methods, and of course you could always look on YouTube to get real professional advice. But I used a string. It comes with matching string to the balloons, and I had a hook that I put in my shiplap wall. I wasn't worried about holes, but if you are, you could use command hooks or whatever. And I tied the string around the balloon and onto the hook, and it held up very nicely. The kit also came with these little sticky glue dots that you used to put onto the other tinier balloons to fill in those gaps or spaces that you see once you hang up your balloon. And I'm sorry that my kids are wild animals running around there playing with the other balloons. As Amanda said, we are not professionals. We're just clowns. That's why we're good at balloons. After Amanda went home, I went ahead and finished up the balloon arch on my own. I hung up this 7 sign right on the other side of the balloon arch, and I felt like it was really cute just freely hanging there. And then I went in with the little science paper graphics that were meant to go on the garland, but I wanted to use them around the arch. And I think that this took it to the next level. It's party day! Y'all, last night was an experience, okay? This was so much work, and I'm so glad that I did it last night because my plan was to do it by myself this morning. I probably would still be working on it right now because my friend and I, it took us a while to get this done. If you're watching this, thank you so much, Amanda, for coming to help me so last minute. I love you, and I'm so thankful for the time that we got together. I really think that this balloon arch looks like science experiment bubbles, but it also looks like grapes. It looks like green grapes, but it is super adorable. And right now I'm just setting up the table that the boys are going to be sitting at. I started setting it up one particular way and then went in another direction and wanted everyone to have their own place setting because I had the lanyards with their names and then the glasses. So I ended up being very extra and setting up the table, and you guys know I love to decorate. I'm so extra. The party is all decorated and now it's time for the festivities. So I'm just sharing a little bit of those. My nephew was so excited to be on camera, and so we decided to record me putting the tattoo on his arms. Some of the kids had them all up and down their arms, which I feel for their mom and dad because me and Maxon are still working on getting his off his arms. These are so hard to get off. The kids really loved this Frankenstein juice, aka the science juice. And we did a lot of experiments this night also. Coke and Mentos. I didn't get all of them on camera. I wish I had because one of them took off like a rocket and it was kind of cool. And then we had the balloon blowing it up without air. And we also did a volcano, but I didn't get that one on camera. After zombie tag and our science experiments outside, we came inside for one last experiment, the candy in the test tubes with the ice cream. This was a highlight to the party for me. We also had a pillow fight. We sang karaoke. We watched a movie. The night was so long and full, but so much fun. And you know what? I honestly cannot wait to do it again.
If you like this video, like and subscribe!
And destroy that!